Shalom Israel, this is Bishop Nathaniel. The Israelites have been scattered across the four corners of the earth, as prophesied in Deuteronomy the 20th chapter. Here in Israel United in Christ, we need your help to recover the remnant of our people, teach them the gospel. Please help us, support us, and join or donate to the Booster Club today. Shalom.
And what's wrong with this statement right here? Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
He said, the Bible said, you are a holy people unto the Lord thy God. If you're holy, that means you're separate. You're set apart, right? Hey, sis, you got a minute? Sister with the Popeyes cup, you got a minute? All right, all praises. Keep reading.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Do you got a special pair of shoes or dress pants or anything that you like to wear? You got nothing special to you that you like more than anything else? You got a special? You got a favorite food that you like to eat? What? So that's your favorite. He said, we're his special people unto himself. That means if we're special to him, that means all the other people ain't special, right?
That's right.
That's what it says, right? Read that statement from again.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Right there, it tells you that the other people on the face of this planet, outside of these 12 tribes right here, is not special to the Most High God. We're special to him.
That's right.
Us. Hey sis, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Bro, y'all got a minute? Hey sis, you got a minute? Hey, watch this. I want to read something for you real quick. Bring it up. I want to read something for you real quick. Watch this. She got the arm.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Did he just say we was equal to all people on the face of the earth? What did it say, sir?
You are special.
Read it for again.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Say above all people on the face of the earth. Is that equality right there? No, that means God has a holy people unto himself. That's right. Unto himself. A people that's above all people. He just separated the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans 3 times in one verse.
That's right.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you believe in God, sis? So what's up with the that you got in your own?
That's for forever life.
For forever life? Is that part of, are you a Christian?
Habakkuk 2 and 18. I'm not a Christian.
What, you're into Egyptology? You non-denominational?
Non-denominational.
Let's get, yep, let me get that. Watch this.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 18. What profiteth the graven image that the maker thereof have graven it?
What does that profit you? What does that do for you?
It's just a gift from my son.
It's just a gift from your son? Let me get, and do you know what that goes into?
What?
Yep, let me get that. Let me get a Dollar Tree real quick. Read.
This is the book
because you say you believe in God, right?
It's a form of idolatry.
So why do you do it?
It's just a gift from my son.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 4. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them.
That's idolatry, sister. We cannot have it. That's right. That's in the 10 Commandments. Right? That's right. Let me get Ecclesiastes 7:7.
I know what the scripture is.
You don't agree with it?
And everything we do in this mission. Because even if you worship the sun, even if you worship,
we don't worship the sun. We don't worship the sun. We don't watch sports here. We don't. I'm going right there for a minute. But all the things that you just said, we don't do. That's why we're trying to get you back to your nationality. We don't have. But watch this. Let me get that.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart.
The gift destroys the heart. That's a gift from your son, but it destroys your heart towards praise God.
That's
Because
right.
God tells you not to do it, not to wear it, not to do those things, those graven images. But you're like, well, God, my son gave me this. You see what I'm saying? So do you believe the scriptures or not? Like, are you going to do what God commands you, or are you going to do what makes your son feel good? Right. You see what I'm saying? Watch this. Read.
The book of Sirach, chapter 20 and verse 29. Presents and gifts blind the eyes of the wise, and stop up his mouth that he cannot reprove.
It says, a gift burns the eyes to the wise. Like, you're getting blind because your son gave you that. You want to wear it to please him. But God tells you it does not please him. It's an abomination to God. God is a jealous God.
That's right.
Very jealous of when you worship other things or you wear things that he tells you not to wear.
Bring it out.
What's this? Let me get what's that? Wisdom of Solomon 14. Is that what I want? The first sin? That's what I want. Because watch this. Do you know what Adam and Eve got kicked out of the garden for? What? Deception? Who deceived them? But why? How did he? How? Watch this. I'm finna show you because you gotta read your Bible. Watch this. Read.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14 and verse 27.
Bring it out.
For the worshiping of idols.
Worshipping of idols, because that's idolatry. That's why we don't wear crosses, because the cross has nothing to do with Jesus Christ.
Bring it out.
Not to be named is the beginning, the cause, and the end of all evil.
That's the beginning. That was the first sin. Idolatry. They started worshiping and going into other things that God told them not to do.
That's
You
right.
see what I'm saying? So we got to take those things off. We can't be into the cross, the sun, bro. All of that other stuff is idolatry to the Most High God.
Right. Yes,
Even the Holy Trinity. That is not Christian. Right.
Matthew 10 and 34.
That is not according to the Bible. You see what I'm saying? That's idolatry to the Most High God.
Bring it out.
I can't go into those things. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, you wearing that for your son. Are you gonna take that off? Are you gonna stop wearing it? Or are you gonna continue to do it?
What about destination?
Watch this. Let me get Jeremiah 2. What he's talking about. And then let me get
This is the book of Jeremiah 2, chapter 21. Yet I planted thee a noble vine, holy a right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me?
That's strange to God. That's strange to God. 233. That's strange to God. You going turning to other things that God told you not to turn to. That's strange to him.
That's right.
He gave you something noble. He gave you this Bible. He gave you laws, statutes, and commandments.
Bring it out.
Go after. But
If
now
I show you something right now,
you want to go.
You see, I'm not a Christian, but I mean,
Hold on. Why you looking that up? Let me get that.
I'm going.
Verse 33. Why trimmest thou thy ways to seek love?
Bring it out.
Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways.
Bring it out.
How are you going to trim your ways to seek love? So you know that you're not supposed to do that, but because you love your son, you're going to wear it.
Bring it out.
You're trimming your ways and you're teaching him to do that.
What's that message say?
What's that?
What day do you want your Bible study? I'm a true. I don't go to the Bible.
So when do you go to church?
On Sundays.
Why do you go to church on Sunday?
Hey, but I gotta go catch the bus though, baby. I gotta catch these people and get my paycheck. It's my last paycheck. I gotta catch this bus. And they close at 3 o'clock. I gotta get this check. But when I walk back through here, we'll continue this discussion, okay? I'm coming back through here if you guys be here.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8.
Bring it out.
Remember
Bring it
the
out.
Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
It says, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days. That's Sunday through Friday, sis.
Bring it out.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. That's when you're supposed to worship him. That's when you're supposed to go convocate.
That's right.
Hey, bro, you got another question?
You don't know why he in the conditions that he in?
You don't know why he's doing the conditions
Ask him,
you in?
why are we out here? You don't know why we out here.
Come on, let me show you. I'm gonna show you out the Bible. Do you believe in the Bible? Yeah. Do you believe in the Bible? Because most people out here gonna say they believe in the Bible, but they don't know it. And then some young people like yourself gonna say, no, I don't believe in the Bible. Because you wanna hide anything from a nigga, do what? Put it in the book, right? Because black people don't like to read, right? You love to read? Most people do not like to read. Most so-called black people do not like to read. That's why they can hide stuff in this book, right? Let me get Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse. Let's start it down here.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1. Bring it out. These be the words.
Don't get distracted, bro. This for you. Read it.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So who's he speaking to? I'm gonna ask you questions, bro. I'm gonna ask you questions. You ask me a question. I'm gonna give you the answer. But to make sure you're paying attention, I'm gonna ask you questions. Read.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, come here. Let me show you something real quick.
I don't have a problem with this.
Let me show you something real quick. I'm finna go over it with your brother right here. What's your name?
My name is Kevin.
Kevin?
Yes, sir.
And it was Devon, right? Kevin and Devon. I'm Officer Maccabees. Watch this, because I'm gonna ask y'all questions too. But I'm finna show you something as I ask y'all questions. Read.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Who's he speaking to?
Speaking to the people.
He's speaking to who? What's people?
I don't know where's he reading from.
Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Who's he speaking to? What people? He's speaking to Israel. He's speaking to the people of Israel.
That's right.
I want exactly what it said. Like it said, it's speaking to Israel, right?
That's right.
Let's show you who Israel is. Do you know who Israel is according to the
Teach.
Teach. Do you know who Israel is? The people.
Well, I mean, I had the right answer for that. I'm gonna let you go ahead.
I'm gonna show you. So he's speaking to all of Israel, right? This is the book of Deuteronomy. And back in the day, it did not have chapters and verses. This was one long letter, one long book. Book of Deuteronomy to the children of Israel. Nobody else.
Bring it up.
Get Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. Bring it up. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So it said it will come to pass if you will not hearken. Hearken means listen to. It said if you will not listen to the voice of God, read.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day.
To do all his commandments, right? Read.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
All these curses going to come upon you and overtake you, right? Is a curse a good thing or a bad thing?
Bad thing.
It's a bad thing. Even young man knows a curse is a bad thing. So I'm going to go through some curses that's supposed to be on the Israelites, right? And I want you to tell me if it belongs to you and your people, or is that happens to somebody else? The so-called Asian man, the so-called Arab man, the so-called white man, right? I want you to tell me if this is your history. Let me get 28:68. Let's go straight to it.
Bring it out. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord
Let me ask you something. How do we get on this side of the earth?
We travel on this side.
How?
By boat.
By boat. What kind of boat? Go ahead and say it. It's a slave ship, right?
And you were here before that, though.
I'm gonna show you who was here before that. We was here before that, but the majority of us here, when you think of so-called black people, African Americans, we came over here on the slave ship, right?
Bring it out.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Did that happen to your people?
Yes, sir.
Did that happen to your people? Watch this. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
It said he will bring us into Egypt again with ships. Let me get what Egypt is real quick, because y'all thinking Egypt is a landmass, right?
Come on.
You think Egypt is a landmass, right? Kevin?
Yes, sir.
You think it's a landmass, right, Devon? But see, back then when this was written, that whole area was called what? Mizraim at that time?
I apologize. I'm gonna pitch y'all again, man. I gotta.
Hey, it's right here. Everything I'm gonna go over with you is right there.
Okay.
Read it. We give you the verses too.
It's a long story.
So, read it.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 5 and verse 6.
Bring it up.
I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage.
What did he just call Egypt, bro? The house of bondage. That's
right.
All praise. What's another word for bondage? If you bound, what are you?
Bring it out.
Slavery, right?
That's right.
So another word for Egypt is bondage or slavery, right?
That's right.
Let's get back to Deuteronomy 28:68.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Come on.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again
Into bondage or slavery again.
with ships.
Who did that happen to? It happened to us, right? But Moses said this will happen to who? You gotta stay with me. Who was these people talking to at this time? He was talking to Israel, right? Keep reading.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee,
Just the way Moses said what happened, did it not happen to us? Read.
thou shalt see it no more again.
It said we will see it no more again. It's talking about our homeland. Where they took us from, did they ever take us back? So we're still what? In the land of our captivity, right? Read.
And there
There, when you get off those boats, read,
ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
we will be sold to our enemies.
Bring it out.
Slave owners. Who were they? White
Bring
people.
it out.
Don't be scared to say it. That's their history. That's our history. We were
Bring it
sold
out.
to them. That's what the Bible said. When we get off those slave ships, we will be sold to them.
Right.
Read.
For bondmen
Slave men,
and bondwomen,
slave women.
and no man shall buy you.
That's right.
That word buy is an old English word that means redeem. No man can redeem us out of that. No man can save us out of that. Why? Why did this happen to us though? You remember? Why will we be cursed? Give it to him again.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 15.
Bring it out.
It shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
It said, if we will not listen to God and do his commandments, read,
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
so why did we get on those slave ships? Absolutely.
That's right.
We didn't do these commandments. That's the reason why we went on those slave ships. That's the reason why we were sold as slave men and slave women. Let me get 16, because you asked about your conditions right now, right? Read.
Cursed shall thou be.
Watch this, because that was verse 15, that all these curses will come upon you, right? That was verse 15. Now I'm finna go to verse 16, the verse right under it. Read.
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
Are we cursed in the city? We got the poorest living condition. We got minimum wage jobs. We got to work 2 or 3 jobs just to make ends meet, get our bills right.
Right.
To get our food on our table.
Right.
Do you got kids, bro? Man, bro, to even have kids is even harder on people because we don't have much here. We're breaking our back and building this nation for the so-called white man because we was cursed because we did not do what God told us to do. Read.
Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
We will be cursed in the field, bro. Was we not on those sugarcane plantations? Those cotton plantations, those tobacco plantations? But now, the modern day plantation is our jobs. We gotta wake up early as hell to get to a job that we don't like. You see what I'm saying? To get off late as hell, to have just minimum wage, just to make by.
Bring it out.
The field. What is it? Yeah, 1338. You already know what I want. You see what I'm saying? But people like, it's just here. But you know what the field also goes into? Read it, brother.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 13 and verse 38. The field is the world.
No matter where you go in this world, these curses are going to follow us.
Bring it
Until
out.
we come back to doing his law, statutes, and commandments.
That's
the solution,
Bring
bro.
it out.
That's the solution. If we got cursed like this and put in this Lord's state for not following his commandments, let me get Deuteronomy 28:1.
Look at Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1. It shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently.
It said, if you will listen diligently, bring it up.
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments.
If you do all his commandments, this is the other flip side of the coin. If you do the commandments, read.
Which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high.
On high.
Above all nations of the earth.
Above everybody on the earth.
That's right.
All nations.
Bring it up.
Bring it up.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You will be above the white man. You will be above that Arab man. You will be above that Chinese man. If you just come back to do the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.